And if they're not using academic vocabulary, I'm constantly giving them reminders like, oh, remember there's a science vocab word for that, just to change out words that they are using, replace them with vocab words rather than change up their whole answer.
Okay. What if they don't give you a complete sentence? Then how do you?
So it depends. Sometimes I'll call on another person to then add on to their answer because they've usually given me a part of the answer. And so then I'll call on someone else like, okay, how can you take their answer and give me a complete sentence? And so that's how I get more people engaged and participating and not just complacent in the learning. They're also having to engage in answering. Or I'll just ask them, how do you say that in a complete sentence?
Okay. How do you find opportunities in your lessons to include student talk?
So I build them into the lesson for sure in our slides. Whenever Cruz and I sit down and make our lessons, we make sure we talk about like where are we gonna ask questions, where are we going to stop and think and talk. And then I pulled a lot from Ms. Cruz about trying to find fun CFUs, like having them write on desks or having them use dry erase boards. And then once they're doing that, they're usually pretty excited about their answer in the activity, so then they're a little bit more willing to share or to talk or, partner work on one board, take turns writing. So just trying to find engaging CFUs and getting them to talk.
All right, last question. How do you keep students accountable during discussions?
So I'm going to redirect my spotlight in this situation and actually say, I use popsicle sticks, which I got from Ms. Quijada from her idea. I just changed it a little bit and I do color-coded popsicle sticks so that I know if it's a really difficult question, I'm probably not gonna pull a popsicle stick of a sped student or someone who struggles with complete sentences, and then if it's a little bit of an easier one, I kind of know when to call on those kids so that they can also be engaged and be ready for complete sentence answers. But they can't see the colors, only I can on the top of them. But popsicle sticks I use very routinely. I call it my cup of chaos because they never know who's gonna get called.
I like it too. I use popsicle sticks, but that's a good